Games Master. Will they survive? Things are about to get dicey. Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
Hey everybody, I'm John Hartness, and I'll be playing the role of Fandingo the Fantastical, sleepy and almost dead bard of all trades. In real life, I write a whole bunch of different stuff, including the Black Knight Chronicles, Bubba the Monster Hunter, and Quincy Harker Demon Hunter, the most recent release of which, Comes a Reckoning, should be available everywhere books are sold right now. Now, I said, now. Go buy that shit.
Hi, my name is Joseph Brassey, and I write such non-existent books as... And that's as far as I can go with that joke, because I didn't think of any. In real life, I am Rick Gualtieri, and I play Silas Kane. I write several things, including, I don't think it'll be out by the time of this episode, but pretty close afterward, just in time for Christmas, the audiobook for Half-Hearted Hunter, False Icons 3, that I write with R.E. Carr. Check it out.
Hello, friends. My name is Robert Bevan. I just drew a blank here. I play the role of Klaus Richter, the notorious rogue. In real life, I write the Caverns and Creatures series of comedy fantasy novels and short stories, starting with the first book, Critical Failures.
Hi there, I'm Steve Weverill, that guy from that podcast you like. I play Brandon Firemaster, but when I'm not playing Brandon Firemaster, I write such books as the Doomsayer Journeys, which can be found at Falstaff Books, and on the internet in general.
Hey everybody, I am Drew Hayes, and I thought Rick was doing a pirate voice when he first started. Aside from my inability to judge the bits on the fly, I am the GM of this game, the author of books such as Superpowers, NPCs, Fred the Vampire Accountant, 5 Minute Sherlock, and our latest Shingles book for December, Holly's Jolly Christmas, a rom-com slasher. So, yeah, a fun way to kick off the festive season. Pick it up today. But before we get into where we left off last time, first, John has a special bit to talk about.
And that bit is the most fun you can have on the East Coast in the year of our whatever, 2022. That's next year, right? This is...
I had to double check myself too. I did.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, next August 19th through the 21st, here in Charlotte, North Carolina, my hometown, we will have Authors and Dragons Con with drinking and panels and games and drinking and Rick eating breakfast at the famous Toastery at some obscene hour of the morning and more drinking. And you should come and join us. And the way you can do that is by going to authorsanddragons.com as soon as you finish this podcast, or if you're driving, as soon as you're somewhere where you won't die doing it. And go to our website, authorsanddragons.com, and order your tickets and reserve your room as part of the hotel block. So come see us. It's fun.
You forgot to mention Wonder.
I did
It was
not.
implied. When he said about we can all gather around and watch Rick eat breakfast as part of the entertainment. I assume that was the implied wonder.
I'm not eating Wonder.
So,
Not knowingly, anyway.
I've already been putting together the schedule. There's a whole session on Rick eating Wonder.
I wonder if they make Wonder-flavored Pringles.
Cinnamon
I feel like
glaze.
we almost have to put that on the schedule now just to make people see what it is.
I would like an order of dry white toast.
Well, then why don't we roll right on into game? Because when last we left off, our intrepid heroes had bravely gone to sleep.
Wisely gone to sleep.
Heroically gone to sleep. And as they sent themselves off into the deep, deep slumber, they begin to heal, their spells regenerate, update your tokens appropriately,
I would just like to point out, Drew, that as soon as I uploaded this episode onto our YouTube channel, somebody commented with the really obvious solution, just like immediately. As soon as I put it up, they're like, have you considered doing this? It's like, well, no, clearly we didn't. Otherwise.
Well, I know I won't be going to YouTube to check out that comment.
Wink, wink. So yes, you're back to full hit points. You have your spells, and I don't think you guys have used a short rest in a while. So by this point, you've probably regenerated back up to full of those as well. And well, I tell you what. Why don't we go ahead and roll a fresh round of initiatives? Don't forget to click on your token first. That way we can start going into the wake-up order.
Wee.
Silas rolls a 9.
Fendingo rolls a 21.
Brandon Firemaster rolls a nat 20 or a 24.
Klaus Richter rolls a 16.
Very nice all around. Okay. So, Brandon Thighmaster, you are drifting up from a pleasant sleep, and you hear the sound of sleigh bells, weirdly enough. You're pretty sure you're about to wake up, and then it feels like you do, kind of, except you're pretty sure you weren't in a snowy field when last you went to sleep.
Oh, God, not this guy again.
Oh, God. He sees me when I'm sleeping. I would just like to point out, Drew, that also after submersing myself in acid to the point of death and then having a magically rejuvenating sleep, my skin is looking dewy as fuck right now.
Dewy and chilly. It is cold.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't want to... I've got this sweet, healthy glow going on. I do not want to get frostbite.
So basically what you're saying is he masturbates over you while you're sleeping.
Well, let's not get into ruining Christmas just yet, Rick. We've got a whole podcast ahead of us.
So a quick reference, since you can see the map, the lines in the snow are walls. They are kind of big mounds of snow that are a few feet higher than you. But you can clearly see the giant present in front of you.
Well, this present is clearly for me, and there's nothing suspicious about it at all because I deserve gifts. I believe that's how it works. Some fat guy gets to watch me sleep, I get a present.
Oh, God. Never thought about it in those terms, but boy, he has a point.
I think I might have seen that movie.
Now I can't unthink about those terms.
Nothing is for free, kids. Okay, well, this is already a lot more promising than hanging out in the acid pit. I'm gonna go get materialistic. It's not strictly materialism if you don't know what it is yet. So, I'm gonna open the present.
All right, we're gonna go with advantage.
Ooh.
Does a 16 hit you, Brandon?
It does not.
All right. Well then. So, you open the present, and the present opens easily to reveal rows and rows of teeth.
I didn't ask for teeth.
Well, you got them.
I wanted teeth. I'd just open Klaus's sack. No, oh Jesus, I'm not doing that.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I might.
Yeah.
All right, so it missed its surprise attack, but it still gets one. This one will not have advantage. Does a 19 hit you?
A 19 does not.
Oh, all right. Well, it chomps twice, but you manage to dodge and weave.
Ducking and weaving. It's some good Christmas survival instincts going on here.
And now it will roll actual initiative. So this plus 1, so 13.
Brandon, you better watch out. You better not cry.
Actually, I think we're just going to have it go right after you now that I think about it, because it's already kind of taken its action. So,
I wasn't crying. I've just got snow on my face.
all right. Well, Fendingo, you're up.
Okay, I'm awake. What do I see?
Poof. You
Fandango, this present is basically just a mouth. I think it's for you.
Oh!
you hear jingling sleigh bells. You awaken in a snowy field. Brandon Thighmaster is dodging out of the chomping bites of a big old present monster.
Oh, yeah. That could be from a fan. Yeah. Sure. Firebolt the shit out of it.
All right.
I was sure you were going to try sticking your dick in it.
The night is young.
Not Klaus. Just pointing out to you that I am not Klaus. Fling a firebolt with a 16.
A 16 will hit it.
Alrighty. Take that, Prezi. Fuck for 19.
Woo! All right. Yeah, you have lit it aflame.
Well, I definitely don't want this now.
Did my part.
There's a jingle of sleigh bells in your ear, and suddenly a Klaus appears.
That is not what I asked for.
Hello, friends.
Okay, bud. You gonna shoot this mouthful of thing? Not Brandon.
Yes, I do.
The thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to get too fancy. Oh, I will, what's that sharpshooter thing? I'll do that. That always works for me.
Yeah.
Alright, so
That always works out.
Hoping for a nice day miracle.
minus 5 to whatever this is.
The willful re-remembering of that.
14.
It misses.
Shit.
That feels more kind of like a dull shooter.
But this is a holiday of tradition. And traditionally, you always fuck this up.
Look at this. If you look at the shortbow, I get a plus 10 on this. This should
When
not
does that
be
ever
this
matter?
big an issue.
Never bad before, it's not going to suddenly matter now.
I continue to believe, Santa.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, your sharpshooter ability is less effective than the arrows of Torek.
Oh, God. Well, jingle bells, Silas smells, and also now he's here.
Ah!
People have commented, "Oh, I don't think he's adding all his bonuses." It's not that. It's just straight up shitty rolls.
Yeah, I mean, he rolled a 4 and got a 19 before he knocked it down to a 14. So Klaus has got his bonuses. No, you rolled a 9. I'm sorry, you rolled a 9, not a 4.
Right.
And still, 10's a good bonus. 5e is a lower powered game than prior editions.
I see this is the ice day we all deserve. Excellent. But I'll shoot it anyway, and using Klaus's brilliant precedent, I too will use sharpshooter, but do it a bit more effectively. 17 and a 26.
Both of those will hit.
You see?
All right, 23 and 21 damage. So that's, what's that, 44?
Yep. All right. You have dealt some serious arrow wounds to the present.
You know, Silas, every once in a great while, I remember why we keep you around.
I like to think I am the gift that keeps on giving.
I am very certain that is herpes.
Well, it's a valid comparison then.
All right. Brandon Thighmaster.
Okay, I'd like to unwrap this gift, by which I mean peel its skin off. I will burn a key point, go for a couple of unarmed strikes. So, one attack modified with flurry of blows, 2 more attacks. That is 24, nat 20, 14, and a 19.
Everything but the 14 hits.
Boom, boom, boom. 11, 17. Fucking doing some math now. Where am I?
31.
There you go. That one.
31.
31.
All right. You have hit it several times. It is looking pretty tattered and wrecked. But you see it go and expel out of its giant mouth a huge green cloud that blasts easily over all of you as you are all very tightly clumped up in the cone. So, we're going to do a DC 16 Constitution save. for half damage on the poison.
If we're saving against anything that stinks, we should all get advantage given our lives.
Sadly, it is not the smell, it is the corrosive effect.
Well, goddamn.
Klaus rolls a 3.
Brandon Firemaster rolls a 7.
Fandango rolls a 6.
Jesus, we are not doing well against
Yeah, I was
this.
going to say, my pluses aren't going to help you guys.
Or you either, motherfucker.
Yep.
Jeez. Well, everybody takes 23 damage.
Holy shit.
I could use a long
and-
rest.
Poison damage, so if anyone has poison resistances, that is going to be appropriate. And also,
Wait a minute, do I have...
that trigger, if you took the full damage, which everybody did, that triggers the secondary effect. So everybody make me a DC 15 wisdom save.
Oh, this should be disastrous.
What level are we at? 10. I have purity of body, which I think gives me immunity to something.
You should check that out.
Klaus rolls a natural 1.
Okay.
Silas gets a 12.
Klaus, we're going to say you get the maximum rounds for this.
I hope it's awesome.
I'm sorry, what am I rolling? I was looking to see if I had any kind of resistance to poison.
Wisdom save.
Oh, well, I'm fucked. Called it. Fandango rolls an 11.
Well, the DC's a 15. What is your boost, Silas?
Only 3.
Ah, no, that wouldn't do it then.
Right, I definitely am immune to poison.
Okay. If you take no damage, then I don't think the secondary thing would trip. So is it resistance or are you full on immune?
It says immunity.
Oh, then yeah, you're full on immune. Okay. Brandon, you don't have to make this save. You didn't take any damage, so the effect doesn't trigger.
Happy ice day to me.
Yeah. You are fine. Everyone behind you, less so. And, Klaus, it's a 4 for you. And Fandango and Silas, you are cheered for 3 rounds.
That sounds nice.
Brandon's like, this thing just burped at me, and it turns around and everyone's fucking melting.
So, Fandango, it is your turn, but despite the pain that is very clearly washing over you and a desire to cast a healing spell, you instead lean over and begin to build a snowman.
Okay.
Wait, do you want to build a snowman?
Doesn't matter. He has to. Speaking of Klaus, you begin finding phallic objects to stick on the snowman because you might be cheered, but you're still you.
All right.
Silas, you begin trying to sculpt the snowman head into what you imagine the image of Torag to be.
Glorious!
Looks a lot like some of the phallic objects Klaus is bringing along.
Yeah, I'd like to put those in Torag's mouth.
Brandon, this is some dumb fuckery even by your standards.
Well, Drew, my standards have been shaped somewhat by many previous experiences.
Standards are built upon a raft of dumbfuckery.
Alright, so everybody's just spontaneously building a snowman. I mean, they have done less useful things in combat before.
That's true. I guess they fired
I have
fictional
tonight.
arrows for a while.
This is still more effective than Klaus's sharpshooter.
We'll have cover, at least, once there's a snowman to hide behind.
Okay, well, regardless of whatever's going on with these weirdos, this thing did just burp at me, and at the very least, that's rude and not particularly festive. So I'm going to, again, attempt to peel its skin off in this macabre game of Pass the Parcel. So, burning another key point. 1 attack, 2nd attack, 2 flurry of blows. 21, 14, 20, and a nat 20. Is that the same as I got last time?
Everything but the 14 hits once again. It's dead.
it's dead. Great, that saves me doing maths.
Way to go, Brandon. Sing with me. Dragging heretics behind a one-horse open sleigh.
For those not watching on the YouTube, Brandon Thighmaster's first punch did 9 damage and it had 6 health left, so it was dead, and then he was just beating up a corpse.
If the president has a dick, I want to put it on the snowman.
Here's the thing, I'm still vaguely optimistic that there's something in this package for me.
Well, funny you should say that, because as you have destroyed it, the present monster kind of burns away, or I should say it more rots away, but leaves a single candle behind.
Oh. Well, I guess it's better than nothing.
Hang on, you also hear two voices call to you. Come forth, adventurer, come forth! Get the fuck in here.
Oh dear.
Indeed.
Go on.
But Fandango is up, and he is on the second round of being cheered, so he is, I don't know,
Making snow
carving
angels.
balls under the... there you go, snow angel.
Carving balls into a snowman.
Making a snow angel and then adding a giant dick onto it.
That feels right. Klaus, you're on round 2 of being cheered. Is there anything particular you would like to do with your cheer time, so long as it is completely non-productive and festive?
Oh god, is he making his own eggnog?
No, I was going to look for the monster's dick, but it rotted away. If Brandon hasn't picked up the candle, can I put that on the snowman's crotch?
You may not. That would be productive, and you are completely enamored with doing worthless shit.
I have a hint on how to use the candle now.
I just mean interacting with anything useful is out. You guys are basically
I know.
just dickering.
All right, I will dicker with the dick of the snowman.
All right, y'all are making a huge snow schlong at this point. Silas Kane, how do you want to affect this process?
I am building tiny snow blasphemers and then stomping on them.
That definitely fits the theme.
They're going to build a giant snow penis while Silas is busy carving Torag's face into the head.
Oh, God. Oh, I pictured it. Oh, God.
Yes, that is out of my head now and into yours, listener.
I both do and don't hope Bevan makes art of that one. Brandon, it is your turn.
Oh, these chuckle fucks are having a jolly time. Can I pick up the candle?
You may.
I will pick up the candle and go forth and see who's chattering about what's it. What can I see?
You step in, and you can see 2 snowmen staring back at you, neither with enormous penises, but hey, the day is young. One has a red scarf, one has a green scarf. They are both kind of looking at you from their little passageways, and the red one begins to speak. Hello, traveler. One of us speaks only in truth. The other one speaks only in lies. And the other one says, no, we don't do that anymore. We don't fucking, oh, God, oh.
I was going to say, it's clearly a lie.
Yeah, he's doing his best. He got an ice chip in the brain a few years back, and can't remember things as well anymore.
I mean, if you always lied, how would he even if you always told the truth, how would he get through the day? No one would. That's ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
Yeah. Proceed with caution, for there is danger ahead, and danger behind, and danger to the sides, but there are also rewards to be found.
Oh, it must be Tuesday. Can you be more specific than that?
We're supposed to be vague, but honestly, no, I don't have the energy for it. Jam your hand into that mound next to you. Wiggle it around. See what you find.
Oh, okay. Are you evil?
I mean, we're constructs inside of a magical Christmas world. Morality's a bit of a gray area at this point.
All right, well.
Sounds like what I say when somebody asks me.
But this is a carrot and stick situation, and trust me, he taps his nose. I know about carrots.
Look at his arms and sticks.
Yep.
Oh, we're having a good time. I will shove my hand into that mound.
All right, we'll see how that resolves in a round. But for right now, Fendingo, you're on your last round of being cheered. Anything particular you'd like to do?
Yes, I want to cast Mage Hand and drop snowballs on Silas's head.
All right, Mage Hand Snowball sounds like a good waste of time. Fair enough. Klaus.
I'm continuing to build the snow dick, but I want it to curve upward so that it goes into Torag's mouth. I'm sorry, is that too useful?
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to figure out what to have you roll for advanced snow penis construction.
We are pushing the boundaries of D&D every episode. I don't think people appreciate us enough for that.
Suck it, Mercer.
Like, you can always roll for it. I just got to figure out. No, it's sleight of hand. It's definitely sleight of hand.
Nice.
Oh god, that has lent an uneasily sensual element to sleight of hand, Drew.
Does a 21 succeed?
I mean, I feel if a 21 doesn't, what does? So yeah, you successfully begin curving the giant snow penis upward toward Tuareg's mouth. You're gonna need a little more time to build that much snow penis, but you're definitely constructing it well, and the curve is stable.
Fandango
Nice.
hits his wah pedal.
That's what the kids are calling it these days.
Ah, it's going to be a Merry Christmas.
All right, Silas Kane.
I will stand there and enjoy the feel of snowballs hitting my face, hoping that there's a few slush balls mixed in because I deserve that more.
Oh, there 100% are.
Looks like everyone's
All
getting what
right.
they want for Christmas.
Excellent! My face is hypothermic!
I guess that includes the listeners.
Really, I was trying to freeze his mouth shut.
All right, Brandon, you jam your hand into the snow mound and you wiggle it a snow round, and you pull out a small bag. And when you open it, I presume, or just look at it because it's pretty open, you see a bunch of gold coins inside. And in fact, you hear the sounds of clinking as similar bags appear in the inventories of each of your comrades, as you have all gained 1,000 gold.
Oh, wow. Hey, thanks, Snowman. Most of the people I run into, want to destroy me, but you seem pretty cool.
We are here as guides to help you upon your important Christmas adventure.
Not you, I was talking to the other one.
Yeah, we're sort of immortal infinite constructs that have done this infinite times, so, sort of run out of incentive to be an asshole at this point. Yeah, the presents are monsters, there's treasure behind them. If you collect all the candles, you can light the tree, supposedly something special happens, but if you wake up before you do it all, then you don't get the, special prize. So, that's pretty much the rundown. We're supposed to be esoteric. The tree requires 5 magic lights. I got it, man. I got it.
He's got it, it's fine. Look, you're a cool dude, I really appreciate it. I made this promise to somebody once, but I kind of forgot, but if you want me to end your eternal agony of existence at any point, just, give us a nod and a wink. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it, but no, people have smashed, crushed, burned, disintegrated. Yeah, we're a part of this. We get remade just like the presents. It's an endless cycle.
Oh, okay. Well, happy Ice Day anyway.
Indeed. And with that, Fandango, you have stopped being cheered. You come out of your daze just as 1,000 gold coins enters your possession.
That's fucking awesome. I just got paid to dump snow on Silas. Brandon, this is the coolest place ever.
It might be. Apparently, if we rip open more of these present monsters and find some candles and light this tree on fire, we can keep all this free gold that's flying around. So
where's the next thing I need to set on fire?
Snowbuddy here says we fight some presents.
All right.
I guess we're against materialism, but also for it. I don't know what the message is of this adventure. Let's go kill some shit.
All right. Where are we going?
Oh, pick a direction, man. It's a holiday. Left or right?
Left.
Hooray, the most festive of directions.
All right. Well, we will see how that moves forward in a minute, but first Klaus has one more round of stupid bullshit.
True, he has endless rounds of stupid bullshit.
Yeah, unless you're planning on a TPK.
Mandatory stupid bullshit. After this, it's his choice.
Class rolls a 28.
All right, you have successfully constructed a curved snow dong that is going up and allowing Snow Toreg to perform the old Ouroboros.
You're welcome, friends.
Brandon Firemaster will applaud. I mean, it's filth, but it's artistry.
Finally, some appreciation.
Yeah, I gotta say, Klaus, buddy, that's like the most productive thing you've done in years.
I don't know what, but I know what I hate.
Silas Kane, you are back to your senses, although stomping on snow people isn't really that out of character for you normally.
Well, now I'm presented with this snow heresy that Klaus has built, so I will shove him into it.
All right, roll me a strength versus Klaus. Roll me a dex, or I guess strength versus strength, and then dex to see if you can avoid it.
All right, 15.
All right, saving throw or just straight up strength?
Let's do strength versus strength to see how how much push he gets on you, and then we'll do a dex to see how you handle it.
14.
All right, so he barely gets much momentum on you. Give me a dex to make sure you don't nat 1 and eat shit.
18.
Yeah, with that little amount of force and an 18 dex, you can definitely avoid smashing into your snow dong if you would like.
I'm rolling well when it counts.
Gonna make you eat that snow dong.
I think Torag
Somebody's already eating that.
Oh, Jesus! He did draw a picture. I don't think this one's going on the Facebook. This one's, I think, going to be Discord only.
I may have to censor that.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
No, I mean,
Bevan, it
I
is
think
that
it's fine
bad.
for Discord. I don't think it's going to fly on Facebook.
Oh, it's terrible.
Just think of the things you're missing by not being a part of our Patreon.
Shit.
The things we literally can't put on Facebook.
I mean, the mouth there is just like, I don't know, it conveys a lot.
His eyes are kind of screaming. Is anyone else getting that?
It's like he's sucking his own dick, but he's not entirely happy about it.
I think that's what he was going for.
It could be interpreted as sucking his own dick, or I made a coffee mug.
Oh, holy shit, Bevan, you're going to be a millionaire.
Just $1 a month, folks. $1 a month.
We've got a solid month till Christmas. I'm going to need 5,000 snow self-sucking snowmen mugs.
Honestly, that's not a beyond believable idea. Like, if I saw a snowman sucking his own dick mug at Spencer's, it wouldn't throw me that much.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we're in a fucking gold mine.
Oh, God.
We would all also stop and think for a second and be like, I know somebody that would work for.
We've got about
I
2,000
guarantee
listeners.
At least half of us would walk out with that, intending to give it as a gift.
I mean, you could have a whole series of them. You could have a snowman, you could have a Santa, you could have an elf.
Yeah.
Ooh, an Easter bunny.
There's not a single holiday we can't desecrate.
Reindeer.
Pumpkin.
I don't know why the pumpkin got me.
Jesus?
Let's stop
Yeah.
at Jesus, because anything after this is
Keep the
probably...
Christ in Christmas, guys.
It sounds like he's keeping the Christ in himself.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I'm going to have to
All
absolve
right.
us all after this episode. Gee.
Brandon Thighmaster. It's your turn.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Am I the only one that remembers the reason for the season? Now I know what Linus felt like.
Snoopy mug sucking his own dick. God, it's just endless possibilities.
Oh,
Those poor wise men looking down going, what the fuck is going on here?
There's a lot of potential in a A&D t-shirt that is just that picture with the caption, Now I know how Linus felt, and no explanation.
I want to see a Bevan tableau, which is just the nativity scene, rendered perfectly, except the baby Jesus is Chaucer.
I thought you were going to say the snowman is in the background.
Yeah, the snowman is in the background. You got to look for that, though. That's kind of... You're busy.
So where's Waldo? We could do a Where's Waldo with the snowman.
You're looking at this and you're thinking, why does the baby Jesus look like a paedophile Dom DeLuise? But then eventually you catch the snowman sucking its own dick.
It's going to be a fucked up nativity scene to make that, like, hidden.
Yeah.
You've met us, right, Bob? Oh, wait, you are us. Come the fuck on. Of course it's going to be a fucked up nativity scene.
You could do all the salty bastard characters.
I don't normally like to challenge Bevan because who knows what horrors will be wrong. But
I think we've got a very fresh example of what horror
tis the season.
is.
In fucking deed.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I gotta turn this. I gotta click this thing away. I can't stop looking at it. I had to close that window.
Oh dear god. Alright, okay. Speaking of following a star, everybody follow me. I'm going to attack this present. Got a movement of 50, so what will give? Yeah, I can get near the present. Is that near enough to attack it?
Yeah. Yeah, you're within 5 feet.
Cool. Alright. Well, let's not try and be too clever. Let's stick with what works. Burning a key point. And biff, boff, baff, bibbly. 15, nat 20, 19, 17.
Hits all around.
That's my third nat 20 in a row.
Yeah, you're rolling well tonight.
You should apply sharpshooter to that. Oh, wait.
That's 44 damage.
Man.
Just
All right.
tearing into those gifts like a feral child.
All right, that is definitely a hell of an opening. It is ripped into action and comes out with a pair of bites. 21 and 11.
The 21 hits.
All right, 12 damage. And this time you do need to make the wisdom save.
Uh-oh. Okay, wisdom save. Boop.
DC 15.
7 does not cut it.
Ooh, congratulations, Brandon. You are going to be cheered next round.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
You got lucky, though.
You
Out of a DC
are gonna love it.
D4, it only rolled 1.
I think we're going to see a Snow Brandon sucking his own dick.
Fendingo. Brandon ran off to maybe fight a present.
I was pretty explicit in my intentions.
Yeah, you were.
I'm going to follow him, but not too closely because I got breathed on by acid last time I got too close to one of these things, and that stings.
All right. I'll move your fellow around. Just remember, you cannot see through the snow walls. They are taller than y'all and quite dense.
Alrighty. I'm going to go 15 feet forward, and then I'm going to take a left, like I said I would.
Alrighty.
And then that'll get me to the corner, and I want to just peek around and see if there is indeed a monster there.
Yeah, you can poke a head over real quick and see that there is a big old toothy present, much like the one y'all fought before, only with a different colored bow.
Be careful, Brandon. Those things spit acid. And then I tuck my head back behind the corner to not get spat at.
Brandon will say, "Wee."
Klaus, you are no longer cheered.
Oh, no. Well, that won't do. But I do know that last time I shot an arrow at one of these, I got the special eggnog. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and sharpshooter this present.
Hang on. You were here?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure you can get there.
All right, diagonal, 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 left, left, left.
Diagonal, left, left, left. Oh, yeah, you can.
Yep.
Well done.
Thank you.
All right, you can get to there. And you're gonna shoot right through Brandon.
Oh,
Yeah, with a
is that
sharpshooter.
thing?
Not right through. I mean, maybe around would be good.
Wait to see what he rolls first.
Just aim straight at him, Klaus. That's
I'm
the
just saying.
safest way not to hurt
He's,
Brandon.
Yeah, he's a little blocked in on this one. He can't really go to the side because he's got the half wall blocking, and you are wedged up right in the middle of the alleyway. So we'll just see how he rolls.
You watch. This will be the first time he makes his sharpshooter, and it'll go directly into my asshole.
Not the cheeks, the hole.
All right. 20.
And Brandon, what's your? No, I'm kidding. 20's good. You will hit your target.
Yay. All right. 12 plus 10 is 22.
All right, that is a excellent shot.
I will say to Klaus, "You boy, what day is this?"
Silas Kane.
All right. Well, I will do the same to Klaus, but I think I can get one further to here. And then diagonal to 6.
You can't diagonal through the wall.
Well. Well, I guess I'm probably stuck then back here.
All right, he can't go through Fandingo space?
He basically would have had to diagonal up through the wall, and yeah, that half wall is blocking a little more than y'all can. We're playing that as a wedge, so
Okay.
yeah, I don't think he could have wedged his way through that. But if you have any spells or anything,
I can't see Brandon, so that probably wouldn't help. Otherwise, I could have cast Bless, but nope, because the two dim bulbs here had to block the way. I guess I'll just wait and hope they don't die.
all right, Brandon Thighmaster.
Yes.
You are cheered this round, so how would you like to waste it?
Again, I'm going to make a snow angel, but I'm going to make sure it's absolutely perfect. Just going to get on my fingertips, or, like 2 fingers, and just slowly lower my torso into the snow, just to make a gentle, subtle, and perfect imprint of what an angel actually looks like.
Very nice. All right. Brandon and Klaus, I am going to need both of you to roll me Constitution saves. Fandango
Yay.
and Silas, y'all are actually not in the line of fire for this one because of that same wall. So the block might have come in handy for you.
I was hiding behind the wall on purpose, so yeah, this works for me.
All right. So
Klaus
I believe
gets
it's
an 11.
Brandon
Actually,
gets
you
4.
get a 14.
Oh. Okay. Klaus gets a 14.
nice. I believe it was a 16 for these though.
Whew,
So-
thank God.
So y'all are both going to take full necrotic damage of 24
Oh, shit.
Man, that's less fun.
Oh, such a...
as it does
Scrooge.
another big old blast. And since y'all both took the full damage, you will need to make me wisdom saves DC 15.
It was the night
Okay.
before Christmas, and all through the house, Klaus's dick rotted off and fell on a mouse.
Klaus gets a 5.
Brandon Firemaster gets a 16.
All right. So, Brandon, you resist the cheer effect. But Klaus, you are cheered for 4 rounds.
I just get the misery.
Oh, thank goodness. Not a total waste.
You've got the Christmas spirit back.
Ah,
All right. Fandango.
Can I lean around the wall and fling a firebolt?
You can do boop. I'm gonna move Klaus just for this. Not especially, but you can. Oh my god.
you could
What am
just
I doing to
fucking
Klaus?
push Klaus down.
Get out of here. So you do have enough that you can move through Klaus and up to here, fire, and then back.
Then we're doing that. 19 on a firebolt.
That will hit.
For 10.
10 damage.
All right, that's me. Is there
right.
room for me to get a little out of the way for Silas to sneak around like I did?
He can move through y'all's occupied squares. He just can't do any diagonals around
Okay.
that wall. So now that he has enough movement, he can get to that spot this round.
Cool. Long as I can put
unless
Silas
Klaus
in the
does-
line of fire.
Indeed. Klaus, how would you like to waste your turn?
I don't know. Let's see. I guess I'll make a dick hole in the wall with my own member.
Actually, this is going to be some interesting stuff. You begin to press your penis into the snow wall and find that it is very, very tough and resistant. You barely get more than half an inch into it, and you just can't push any further.
Okay. That's not because the size of my member.
No, canonically,
Okay.
you're the only character
All right,
who has rolled for your penis size
Yeah.
with stakes. If any new listeners aren't aware of that, be thankful. 'Tis the season, say a prayer of joy. If you're really, really determined to find out, go back to the Klaus and Silas being in the same body arc. It's in there early. It's on our YouTube somewhere.
Isles
Or
of Chaos.
just look at the picture of the snowman. It's comparable.
I don't know if that's accurate.
I feel like we should use that picture to answer every fan question.
Refer to
Part of me wants to make it
illustration
an email
A.
signature for a while.
What are you looking forward to most at A&D Con? Refer to illustration.
All right. Once again, I have outsmarted the dungeon master and gotten some useful intel during my cheery time. These walls
I
are
know
not
we've been talking
penetrable
about-
by dicks.
Not by yours.
What do we think about maybe VIP badge art snowman?
Ooh.
Is there any way we can embed a sound chip into it so it makes a little noise just now and then?
But frozen, brrr.
Probably, but we're raising
Oh, you're
ticket
right.
prices again.
We may have to. It's a sacrifice we're all going to have to make.
Silas, if you would like to get into that shooting point, I think you definitely have the speed for it this round.
I don't know. I gotta kind of push past Klaus. All right, I'll try my best to push past him without touching anything.
All right.
All right. These are both of them coming in with sharpshooter, and if I hit, I will unleash a divine smite. Only a 12, but I got a 20 with the second one.
The 12 misses, the 20 will hit.
All right, so 24 damage from the arrow and an additional 12 from the smite.
All right, you pull your arrow back, layer it with magic, and just fucking obliterate this thing. The arrow itself killed it right on the money, and then the smite was just a little bit of bonus fun.
More like divine spite.
Yeah. It's like, I'll teach you to not let me kill you in one round.
He's a vengeful and an angry
And-
god.
Boop. Once more, it rots away to reveal a candle. Brandon Thighmaster.
Am I allowed to be useful yet?
Yeah, you only had one round of cheer and you made your save, so you're normal this round.
Okay,
cool. Normal
As normal as you ever
stretching.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They see, guys, candle, and I'm going to shove my arm into this snow mound, and I imagine it's going to be exactly as great as last time, and not at all horrible.
Well, why don't we find out next week where we pick this up and continue our wintry Authors and Dragons episode But as you all know, we are not done. There's a live blog running over on our Facebook page, and we take questions that we collect to answer at the end of the episode. But before we do those, we take the ones over on our Discord, because that's associated with our Patreon, and that is the way that Patreon works. So, Rick, without further ado, you want to bring us into some Discord questions?
Most certainly. All right. So our friend Erin T starts us off by asking, she's like, I know the chances of a question for a single author don't tend to get answered too often, but I was wondering, for those of us who haven't kept up on social media, how's John? If he's wondering how he's recovered from his loss of gravity with the floor.
I am almost completely healed. For those who don't follow me on social media and thus lead sad lives, I had a fall at the end of September where I broke both arms and 8 bones in my face. And now that we are a couple of months after that, my left arm, I'd say, is completely healed. I can't quite straighten the arm out anymore, but they tell me that's just how life's going to be. And my right arm is getting better. I'd say it's about 90%. The lack of flexibility in my right arm is way more pronounced, which sucks because I'm right-handed. But most of the feeling has come back from the nerve damage in my face, and I can lift almost back to a normal amount after a month of not being able to pick up even as much as a gallon of milk. So when they tell you, if you're falling, don't put both hands out to catch yourself, they're fucking serious. Please don't do that. It hurt a lot. So, yeah.
I don't know, but if you hadn't, would it have broken more bones in your face? I mean,
I don't really know. Because I think my gut would have hit before my face did. Eight bones in my face is a bunch.
I think the message here is try and land on someone else.
Yes. Or maybe grass and not highway.
We should also say that if you want to make John recover more speedily, then all you have to do is buy your ticket to Authors and Dragons Con 2022 in Charlotte.
He's not wrong. I feel a little better every time I get an Eventbrite notification. And thank you for asking.
Moving on, our friend Fluffed asks, what is something you tried to learn but never got the hang of? Come on, John, say it. Not buying tickets to A&D Con?
I was going to say subtlety. And for evidence of that, you should buy your tickets to A&D Con 2022.
Actually, Steve and I talked about this a little bit yesterday on Adventure Brodeo, which is a stream we do every Wednesday at noon. Taking some subtlety lessons from John here on our A&D YouTube channel. But physics, the math portion, weirdly, I tried really, really hard in college because I needed to pass this class. I mean, I studied for like days straight, and I really am pretty good with the concepts of it. I can get those down without issue, but the math aspect, it fucking breaks my brain in a way that I cannot get my head around. Like, I took dumb physics, and I fucking barely passed out with a C, and that a lot of that was pulling up because I'm really good with the fucking, I got the concept shit, so I could write that part down. But man, the math aspect of physics, for whatever reason, my brain will just not fuck with.
I'm kind of the same when it comes to reading music. I've tried several times to learn how to read music, and it's worse than hieroglyphics for me. All I see is just a jumble of just nonsensical squiggles on the page.
For me, it's playing music. I've always wanted to, but probably because I have the attention span of a gnat's ass, I've never been able to stick with anything long enough to get good. So my only musical talent is now playing Spotify.
Yeah, I'm going to go with languages. I lived in Korea for like 15 years and I barely know shit.
Oh, I'm sure if I even want to get into the rabbit hole of all the things I've tried to learn and failed miserably at. I get depressed just thinking about it.
Well,
I will go with sorting out Bevan's sound.
I thought Steve was going to go with keeping his mouth shut at the pub.
Yeah, I would have learned about that by now, but no. I cannot learn a fucking lesson about anything. Also, Spanish. I gave up on Spanish. I feel bad about that.
So do the Spaniards.
They do. I bet they do.
Yeah, I remember I took Spanish 1 in high school. I did really well in it. I was like, this shit's easy. So I enrolled in Spanish 2 honors and showed up, and the first day, the woman's like, I'm going to speak nothing but Spanish this year. And I was like, I am so fucked.
I remember enough Spanish to order at my favorite restaurants, and that's about it.
I learned enough Spanish to apologize for not being able to speak Spanish.
I technically have a minor in Spanish.
His name is Juan. And he is my shoeshine boy.
Can't really speak it at all. I don't know how I got through those classes, and if you don't use it, you lose it, and I lost it.
All right. So our friend Zach of all trades asks, if budget wasn't an issue, what celebrity guest would you like to have at A&D Con 2022?
Stephen Colbert.
Ooh, I mean, I say Bruce Campbell every time we get this question, and that hasn't changed. The guy's a delight.
Yeah.
I'll try and figure something different. And he's a con guy as well. He knows how to play a con.
I'm going to say full-on Vin Diesel.
I want Colbert because it's relatively close to where he grew up. He's from Charleston, which is only a few hours from Charlotte. Come on, Stevie. Come home.
I like the idea of Vin because as much as we do have the running joke about silent Vin Diesel, the guy is also a big D&D fan and apparently just a delight. Like very fun, lighthearted jokes around on set. Fun dude.
Not if you're The Rock.
Cassandra Peterson.
Oh, yeah.
So I can uncomfortably relive my pre-adolescent crushes in a public place. That'll be uncomfortable for everyone. There we go.
I would love to set up live shingle readings with Samuel L. Jackson.
That's a good one.
You would
That's
get
a great one.
3 sentences in, and Samuel L. Jackson will be like, "Motherfucker, y'all are fucked up. I'm out of here." Nah.
And it would be the best 3 seconds we could possibly give people.
Yeah.
Money well spent.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll pick Danny McBride. He's fun.
Solid choice.
This is a pretty good lineup.
Does he play D&D?
I don't know.
Okay.
I had to pick somebody.
That's true.
Fair point. All right. Do we want to swing over to Facebook or
We can.
do one more from Discord? Y'all have admitted y'all know what we have on questions better than I do.
I mean, has anyone actually looked at Facebook?
I
Not a
have them
bit.
both open.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because Joe ain't here.
I figured I was taking on Joe duties tonight.
It's up. Yeah, Rick, you can see what we've got. How you want to balance is up to you.
All right. Well, our friend Vicky asks, "What do you want for Christmas?" And no, don't say for us to buy A&D tickets.
They're on to us.
I want you to buy VIP A&D Con tickets. And I want more magic cards.
Oh, that is a good one.
I mean, I have a running list of magic cards I want, so those.
When Santa comes down the chimney, maybe he could fix my fireplace.
If he comes down your chimney,
Very
isn't that going to
apt.
put the fire out?
Well, I can't light a fire because the fucking fireplace is
Yeah, it's not
broken.
working.
Well, there you go.
I need it lit so I can keep fat asses out of there.
But you need the Santa to fix the fire. Oh, it's a real catch-22 on this one.
Chicken and egg.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, completely I mean, obviously I want to say, hey, for this, like pie in the sky for this fucking pandemic to end, world to go back to normal. But I'll stick with something selfish and say, I don't have a lot of time to play video games, but I would really, having played with them a little bit, I wouldn't mind getting a VR system.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God, I was so tempted by Oculus Quest, and then Facebook bought them, and now it's like, ugh. I like the hardware, but I'm not touching that fucking software. Man, I would say infinite power, infinite absolute power would be my thing I would like for Christmas. But barring that, stupid kitchen gadgets. That tends to be where I put they're my version of magic cards.
I could dig that. I don't have a lot of room in my kitchen for stupid gadgets, but I do love stupid kitchen gadgets.
There's something enticing about them. The older I get, the more I like them.
You know what I would have liked for Christmas? My daughter got like super into Les Mis about a year ago, to the point where she's now started a weird cult in her school about people discovering Les Miserables.
It's a fucking baguette. It's all about a fucking baguette.
I don't believe.
Thanks for spoiling it, man.
I don't believe that man just stole bread at all. I think he fucked some people up. He was super strong. He broke into a house. I don't think he stopped at bread. Anyway, but that's an entirely different podcast, which we definitely will have. But there's a chap in that who plays in the movie who plays the lead revolutionary, and he is in a New York production of Moulin Rouge, and it's just all these perfect things aligned that would have been like, I should take my daughter to New York because that'd be really special. But also, there's a pandemic on, so that's impossible. So, my Christmas present would be to be able to take my daughter to New York to see that guy she fancies in that musical she likes, without anyone being diseased. Santa, you fuck.
If you don't die in Bevan's chimney, maybe swing around.
If you're not too busy fixing Bevan's chimney, maybe you could clear up this worldwide pandemic, you lazy elf.
Santa's right now going, I could fix this pandemic, but that chimney needs some work.
Chimney's not going to
Definitely
fix
picture
itself.
Bob just standing over Santa while drinking a Bud Light, staring at, come on.
I'm definitely a fat guy who knows chimneys and not a doctor.
How did I get to be the selfish fuck in this scenario here?
I mean, you're just overseeing a man working on your chimney. You're not going to leave him unsupervised. He's a creep in your house.
A creep you're not paying. You cheap fuck.
Hey, he says you get something free for Christmas. Bevan just picked a little smarter.
How do you know that you weren't the guy who broke this fireplace, Santa?
Yeah. It worked fine until last Christmas.
You jolly prick.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you broke my fucking fireplace.
Last Christmas I gave you my half, you could say.
Nice.
I feel good about it.
All right, on that I think we go to Facebook.
I didn't give it to you. You fucking took it.
We've been on Facebook.
Oh, I thought. Sorry, we didn't.
Is there somewhere else we could
very
go?
Clearly, I thought we were still in the Discord.
There's somewhere else we can go far away from that joke.
Well, then let's just keep it rolling.
Well, our friend Casey asks, your characters are transported to a Hallmark Christmas movie. What happens and how do they change the plot?
Well,
I haven't seen Kirk Cameron Saves Christmas yet, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's a character. All right, it was going to be me. All my characters are me.
yeah.
Klaus Richter would change the plot. I don't know how, but it would happen.
I would almost much rather see Jorcerer thrown into Kirk Cameron's Christmas special. If we're gonna fuck up Kirk Cameron's Christmas special, let's really fuck it up.
Kirk Cameron can't save this Christmas.
Not
He's not
from
ready
us.
for a Jorcerer Christmas.
It's like the perverted Expendables saves Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh man.
I think in Brandon's case, it would be like Slick City Journalist goes from New York to bumfuck nowhere to write an article on the spirit of Christmas and discovers this really down-to-earth, folksy guy in a plaid shirt who's going to teach her the meaning of the season. But then she gets distracted by this like extremely nude monk and just ends up pursuing that guy. Just
So,
the entire
Crocodile
romance is
Dundee.
derailed. Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Except no one gets laid. No one discovers the meaning of Christmas. No one gets laid. It's disappointing all round, except for Brandon.
Silas winds up going to a quaint, friendly town that loves Christmas, and by the end, it's all burnt to the ground with the denizens like nailed to stakes and such.
Well, it's funny that Brandon remember that Steve references the meaning of Christmas, because I think Metallicazam would really be trying to uncover the meaning of Christmas. No matter how many festive people he had to cut into or how many pieces he had to slice them down to, he would be determined to find the Christmas spirit.
He's just got Santa Claus screaming on an operating table.
Yeah.
I have found several human spleens, but no Christmas spirit.
Where
Fendingo's
does
would
this
be
jolly live?
Fendingo would go to a small town and try to save the local Christmas tree farm and then burn it the fuck up with a fireball. Because, if the nice people of the town can't have it, well, this evil corporate magnate can't either, so we'll burn it all.
I figured that would end with with Fendingo leaves behind several unwanted pregnancies.
I mean, that too. He's also going to be just kind of circling the town, picking up the leftover Brandon followers.
I'm picturing Fendingo realizing the rules of a Hallmark movie and suddenly dressing himself in a plaid shirt and pretending to be the small town Christmas tree farmer and then just running that scam up and down the coast.
Just being hunted down by pregnant journalists who are disillusioned about the meaning of Christmas.
I'm picturing Metallicazam's story as being like an amped up Nightmare Before Christmas, where he's slicing open elves and saying, "But what does it mean?
What's this? What's this?
What's
It's Santa
this?
Claus's spleen. What's this?
What's this? What's this? This blood's getting everywhere." All right, you want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
All right.
Our friend, fuck you, Mark, by the way,
Fuck you, Mark.
asks the simple question of, what was your favorite toy as a child?
As can be seen in many photos of me as a child, my favorite toy as a child is my same as my favorite toy as an adult, because I seem to be grabbing it in many, many photographs of myself as a child.
Your dick?
Yep, that's the one.
All right. What else could it be?
We were poor. We had to play with what God gave us.
That's the great equalizer. The rich play with that too.
I know I loved everything Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm sure I had a few action figures that would have been claimed as the top spot, but thinking back about, historically through all my childhood, the sad answer is books. God, I had just always had fucking books with me.
Yeah. It's true, but I also don't think it should count.
And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures. Then that would have been...
There we go.
Yeah.
That's a normal answer.
I was gonna say, we have books, dicks. This is the how I grew up to be a sociopath. Christmas here.
My favorite Christmas was just reading a book and masturbating, and that's not even a lie.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad Christmas. I've certainly had worse.
Does a magazine count as a book?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Why not? It's
It
Christmas.
was well read.
Jingle
Yep.
bells.
Mine was actually a toy. I had the Shogun Warriors Godzilla, which was just the best thing, even though it made no sense. I mean, Godzilla was on wheels and his arm shot off. You know, it's like nowhere in any of the movies did Godzilla like maim himself by shooting his arm at somebody.
Well, maybe
But
he should have.
it didn't matter because it was this big ass hunk of plastic toy that was like super well built and super durable that I could just play with my other like robot figures and just beat the shit out of it. It was great.
Yeah, mine's Legos. I even like I had this giant crate of Legos, and I built all sorts of shit. But then I'd also build shitty things too. Like I had this little robot I made out of like 2 Lego tires and like 4 like really basic bricks, and I called him Roby the Robot, and I carried him all over the place with me.
I had Boba Fett and Slave One, and they were fucking badical. Actually, no, I didn't have them. My brother had them, but I stole those fuckers. In the true spirit of Christmas.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this special festive edition of Authors and Dragons. We'll be back next week with a side quest, and then again in 2 weeks with more of this maze of snow. Until then, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, friends.
Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
Suck it, Mercer.